Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field. And I can still seems funny to say welcome to Greater Boston League Boys Soccer. Lynn English taking on Medford, and I think it's still Tuesday. This game was scheduled to start at 3:45. It is now almost 4:45, and we're just getting started. Medford, the bus didn't show up to pick up Medford. Then when they finally got here, they finally got out in the field, and they warmed up for 20 minutes instead of just starting the game. And that wouldn't be bad, except it's a triple header here. There's two more games to be played here tonight. So you don't want to be the one playing the 7:15 game, because that's going to start at 8:15. And the other thing I still can't get used to, the visitors wear the white. Medford is in white, English is in their maroon. English, they lost a lot of seniors from last year. They lost virtually their best player for tonight's game. Jack Mancanello, the goaltender, is out for at least one game. Axel Velasquez, young sophomore, is in net for the first time. Oliver Lalaka is in net for Medford. Kerry King Hughes is 1-2. They won the first game of the City Series, and they've lost two in a row. They're trying to get back on the winning track. Shot blocked. That was blocked by Ailman. So, young people, a lot of seniors lost, a lot of firepower lost, and a couple players this year are out with injuries, including Mancanello tonight. Shot blocked out in front, cleared away. Medford putting the pressure on, it get blocked again. Medford trying to get the shot off. They get it under it, lofted it high over the net and out of play. And Velasquez will kick it away. We hope everybody got out and voted today. Big day in all the cities, especially here in Lynn. Tenure of Tom McGee, the political career of Tom McGee winding down. He's been a tremendous asset for the state of Massachusetts, but especially the city of Lynn. He's a lifelong Lynner, and he did all he could to help Lynn. And he took over as mayor. He knew there was going to be a problem coming in with the financial aspect, but I don't think he knew that on top of the financial problem that he was going to have the COVID problem as well. He did a tremendous job guiding the city through two extremely difficult times that happened at the same time. He deserves a standing ovation when he walks out the door for the last time. So big congratulations to Tom McGee. And we wish him well in his retirement. He finally gets a chance to retire and be with his family. They call Corey Allen offside. They tried to send it in. Corey Allen was breaking, and just a little late with the pass coming from Contreras. This place is getting an awful lot of use. Last week when the season started, city tournament started, there were 3 games because Kip played. Next night, there were 2 more soccer games. Then there were 3 soccer games. Then there were 2 football games. Then there were 4 soccer games and a football game for Kip. There was like 14 or 15 games played here, and that was just high school soccer and football. I'm guessing there was some flag football and adult soccer and field hockey. St. Mary's played field hockey here. This place is withering away on the vine. They're going to, talking to Rich Avery, the curator of both Fraser and Manning, he said, I guess the schedule is October they're going to completely redo the field over at Fraser. And after they get through there, they'll come in here and do the field. They don't have to do the stands or the track. The track is still good. But they have to do the field. The field is withering away. Supposed to do it every 10 years. I think it's almost been 20, I think, since this place opened up. But when you got 10 soccer teams and 5 football teams and Pop Warner teams and flag football teams and men flag football teams and men's soccer teams, you play a few games here. English knocks it deep down the far side. They collect. Trying to get around. They get around. They couldn't throw it out in front. It got blocked. And then Medford clears it away. Medford are the Mustangs. They take it away from Aylman. And then English knocks it back. They knock it deep. And they slip it past to Velasquez, and he just punches it ahead. He's way out of the net. Medford knocked it out of play. I'm not sure if the official came all the way out in the field for some reason. I don't know if he was looking at one of the players. But we're back. Velasquez boots it away. It gets tipped to the Medford end. This is really the first year we had that abbreviated season where English and Glasgow played like 4 football games instead of a full season. They played, I think, around 10 soccer games. Basketball, I think, like 7, I believe. I think English played 6 because one of them, Somerville didn't play the first time. Hockey was abbreviated. So this is the first, what would be considered a full season, and we hope it's going to be a full season. It started out well. And we got a push-off. Beckett Shanahan knocked down Danny Lopez. Aylman will take the free kick. Medford knocks it away. English knocks it back. And coming out was Lalaka, the goalkeeper, scoop it up, and he'll kick it away. Boots that way past midfield. With the bounce, it goes even further. Medford with a rush. Had it, lost it, and they called a little late whistle, but they called the bump. They were both going for the ball. It wound up collision. They called against English. Medford will get a free kick. So they're going to have an opportunity to get on the scoreboard. They put it at the 20-yard line. Just a slight angle from center. They fake it. English comes through and kicks it away. They fake the kick and they pooch kicked who they thought was going to take the first kick. He banged it toward the net. English didn't let it get there. They cut in front of the net and booed it away, and Medford's going to get the first corner kick of the game. Ryan De Oliveira will take it from the near side. I was wondering when English caught the ball. They blew the whistle for some reason. I don't know why. They're going to do it over again. I don't know. They waited till the ball was kicked. And I said, you can't do that. You can't catch the ball. But they blew the whistle and they're doing it over again. So De Oliveira from the near corner will boot it again. And I'm not sure what the official's doing. They sent a Medford player to the sideline. Now the Medford player is coming back. And another Medford player is going off. So they're taking a lot of time getting this corner kick off. Right to the net. Velasquez got a piece of it. He knocked it away. It actually deflected off the body of a Medford player. He couldn't get a kick on it. It went off his body and right into the lap of Velasquez. So he got a piece of the first shot and then saved the would-be rebound that came off the body of Medford right at that far post. So Medford came very close to getting on the board first. English trying to clear it. Medford heads it back and heads it out. Kerry King, the head guy for Lynn English, been the head guy for a while. Medford got a hand on it. English will get to kick it away. Headed back by Medford. Medford is controlled territorial-wise. Slipping and falling as he's trying to make the pass. Medford takes it away. Medford does a nice job of passing the ball. Tip to the far side. Medford still with it. Out in front, they knock it home. Cutting right to the net, they threw it out in front, and all that pressure finally pays off as Medford walks in and knocks it in the back of the net. They made a few nice passes, and that would-be shot going to the net and just cutting in. Velasquez had no chance at all to make a save. Raphael Gross got the goal. free kick coming to Medford. English has not been over the 50-yard line much. Long kick right to the net. He put it right in the center. He kicked that 50 yards. Jordan Ayakanev. Ayana Kiev, I guess it is. Ayana Kiev. Jordan Ayana Kiev. Kicked that. Actually 60 yards. He kicked it from midfield. Got it right to the net. Velasquez caught it. Standing in the net. Now the shot. They spun around from right to left. Drilled it, but it went over the net and out of play. And that was Gross looking for another one. Headed back. Velasquez comes all the way out. Scoops it up. Kicked a little ground ball. Medford gets it back. Velasquez had a hustle to get over to the net. He was over to the right side. Kicked it and put it right on the foot of one of the Medford players. And he had to hustle back, and the kick was going to the net. Down the near side. And once again, they take Danny Lopez down. Medford got a head on it, and they finally clear it away. Go into the Medford bench area. Eddie Romero puts it in play. And it winds up right back on the English end of the field. And it gets knocked out by Lopez. Broken up. Medford steps in front. He gets broken up again. Little tip pass, they keep it in play. They throw it out in front, skipping through. Nice feed across in front, and had to reach around the defender to get a foot on it and tipped it wide. I think that was Gross again. Velasquez will kick it away. We had a substitution first. He was trying to knock it deep. Broken up. English gets it back. Now they knock it deep. Didn't call it. English was way offside. Medford just takes it away. English breaks it up, but knocks it out. Medford takes it away again. English just can't get started. And breaks it up and knocks it out. Medford knocked it out, trying to get control into the English bench area. Medford still keeping the pressure on. They tip it ahead, trying to walk in, broke it up nicely by the defensive English. I think that was Romero with the defensive play. Actually, it was Gomez, Dario Gomez. He's the center fielder. Here comes Medford back again. English clears it away. Medford picks it off. Shot from long range. They put it right on the money. That was gross at the 30-yard line. You picked that pass off and ripped it. And Velasquez had to go high in the air to get a hand on it. Tipped it and knocked it out. And just past the halfway mark, we're going to get a timeout down the field. Out of the timeout, Medford will get a corner kick from the far side. I don't even know why they're giving them timeouts, because they're almost an hour late starting the game. They get it up out in front. They got a couple of heads on it. It's still loose. Try to knock it to the net. There was a maze of players, and they banged it off an English player. Danielson Contreras was by himself bringing it upfield and get hit from behind. And English will get a free kick. They get it to the near side. Medford blocks it, takes it away. And they knock it deep. It skips past everybody. Medford looking for a break. They just got a piece of the ball, knocked it loose. Otherwise, they would have walked in. English clears it away. Headed away by Medford, right back to the English end. English nicely takes it away. That was Aylman with the defensive play. And he slipped as they were looking to make the connection for the pass. And it goes out of play. Kip has got the next game, and one of the team, I believe it's the team they're playing, is over under the scoreboard warming up. I don't know if they watched the scoreboard, if they thought this was the second half. They're going to be surprised when it's another half to play. Medford trying to walk in, broken up. They finally clear it. English knocks it away. Hustling with Lopez to get control. Now it's blocked and knocked out by Matthew Randazzo. It'll be Lopez putting it in play. Oriolon knocks it deep. Trying to track it down is Ferrara. Medford got there first and knocked it out. English will get the throw in. I was wondering where the English player was going. He ran around the Medford bench. He picked up a different ball. They fanned, trying to clear it, Medford did. How they clear it. And it winds up in the English end, Medford with a break. English broke it up nicely. That was Merida. Close way, Merida with a nice defensive play. Rolls all the way to the far side. The lack of the goaltender will come out. He'll boot it away. Gets it out to midfield. Medford collects. And he started back where it's been most of this half in the English end. Down the far side. Cleared away by English defense. They get the return pass. They take the shot. Looking to go inside that far post. Velasquez makes the nice save. Velasquez, in his baptism of fire, he has never played the net. And here he makes off Gross, another hard shot by Gross. He's got the one goal. He makes another shot on net. Velasquez had to make another save. Lopez gets around and winds up on the turf. He went down hard, and he's not getting up. And the coach, the trainer, comes hustling out. Kerry King, the trainer for English. Day Lopez looked like he was walking under his own steam. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And we're back to soccer and back to having Medford get it in the English end. They lead 1-0, but Velasquez has made a couple of saves. They've missed the net a couple of times. English doesn't have a shot on net yet. They haven't been down in the Medford end. When they get it over the 50-yard line, it usually doesn't stay there too long. Coriolan doubled, tripled. They knock it up. Coriolan trying to tip it to himself. And collisions going on with those headers. And it was Brandon Almeida who got a little collision with the head. I think Coriolan did also. And once again, the train is coming out. Jalen Coriolan was the other half of that little get-together with Brandon Almeida. He's gingerly walking off with the trainer for English. Ailman looking to put it in play. And it's cleared away. Merida looking to track it down. Kicks it the other way and kicks it in and behind the Medford bench area. Not a bad day at all to be down on the field. There's a little bit of a breeze. It's cool. It's not hot. Because if it's hot walking around, it's even hotter down on that turf. So not a bad day to be out there running around. Looking for a break, Medford. They kicked it deep. And then we got sliding and knocking it out. English, Medford player went down. I was waiting for them to say maybe that's a, give him a penalty kick. He was in the box. It'll be a corner kick for Medford. His line drive it in. Skips past everybody. It bounces right to the net. Velasquez makes the save, and we got another English player laid out at the goal line. There was a maze of players out in front, and when everything cleared away, he's getting up. Thank God he's up. Says he's okay. I think that's Ailman. It just kind of took a little lazy bounce. Velasquez was able to grab it. But it was, when the smoke cleared, the English player was just laid out right on the goal line. The football goal line, not the soccer goal line. Velasquez will get to kick it away. And Medford picks it off. Trying to kick it deep. It skipped past English. Now it's deep. Medford picks it off. English picks it back. Down the near side. Nice defense by English there. Now Velasquez comes out and takes it away. Good job by Velasquez. Lopez made the first defensive play, and then Medford trying to walk in. Velasquez just took it away. They knock it deep. Medford try to get there. English will just knock it away. They throw it in and they throw it behind the net. Now it must have been blocked because they're giving Medford a corner kick. I thought English was going to get to kick it away. They line drive it in front, and it bounced in the net. A maze of players out in front, and hit one of them. I think it was a young man down in front of me. Chigmi Lama. I'm going to give the goals to. There was 4 or 5 white shirts in front of the net, and it just got through, and it just was touched into the net by Velasquez. They blow the whistle for contact. English will kick it away. Pop to the near side. Medford again looking for it. Somebody got a hand on it, somebody got a push, and they're calling it against Medford. English will get the free kick. Hellman will take it. And Medford heads it away. Almost tipped it by. Now they push it by. Hustling, good defense. That's Lopez again. Hustling. Sticking his foot out in front. Now Lopez has to be held up. Seems to be okay. As Medford makes wholesale changes. Throw-in coming down deep for Medford. Trying to center it. It got blocked. And it's going to be a corner kick coming from the near side for Medford. Skips all the way through, gets deflected back deep, and now Medford keeps it alive. Shot got blocked. They line it up again. It gets blocked again. Blocked for the 3rd time, and now they kick it over the net out of play. I think everybody got a shot at that one. English kept blocking shots from Medford. They finally got a loose. They got a clear shot and knocked it over the net out of play. And we have another English player down. Slow getting up, but he's getting up. Way down the far corner, it rolls out of play. English trying to center it. They knock it off the side of the net. That's the closest they've come to putting anything on net. And that's their deepest penetration. And Lalako will kick it away. Knocked out by Medford away from Romero. And knocked out again. I think they call that one off English. English takes it away and then knocks it out. I don't know if that went out across the end line for a corner kick or if it went out off the side for a throw-in. It will be a throw-in. They blew the whistle for some reason. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes showing on the clock. We've had so many people going down. Officially, the clock now is in the hands of the officials. So after we've had so many players go down, clock stopped. And it got knocked in again. Let's see if I can pick up his number. Again, it was a maze of players out in front. And it got deflected off a Medford player. They didn't make it easy to pick up the numbers. They had white and they didn't put black numbers on. They put like gray numbers on the back. And it was number 12, Beckett Shanahan, that got the goal. That's a backbreaker in the last 2 minutes to push the lead to 3-0. But it comes after all this pressure by Medford. They just kept putting pressure on English, keeping in the English end, putting a lot of shots on net. English doesn't have one yet as we're winding down the half. They blow the whistle, and that'll do it. So that's halftime. So a big first half by Medford, 3 different scorers. And at halftime, it's Medford 3, Lynn English, nothing. Welcome back to Manning Fields. We're just about set to start the second half. A big first half for Medford. 3 different scorers gave them a 3-0 lead. And English just couldn't get anything going on offense. Medford totally controlled. They just kept the pressure on. They could have scored a lot more. Velasquez did a nice job in net, considering it's his first time ever. Filling in for Mancanello, who's hurt. And English did not get a shot on net. And territorial-wise, it was like 98% to 2%. English didn't have the ball in the Medford end very long with any opportunities to even attempt to score. Medford missed a few, knocked a couple over the net. Axel Velasquez, who's in net for the first time, filling in for Mancanello, made a few very nice saves. Aylman's pass is blocked. And once again, English can't get anything going offensively. And it is Lopez, Lopez, knocking it out. English takes it away. Medford takes it back. Broken up by the Bulldogs. Medford trying to get a shot off, can't. And as they were going down, they got a foot on it, knocked it wide right of the net.
I think it's open, they let you, yeah. Is this the media room? Yeah, it's open. Yeah, is there someone here troubleshooting this stuff? Rich. Must have having trouble with the. 1 second.
Rich? John off? Nothing, I just. Oh, yeah, they haven't, we had a lot of problem with our equipment too. I guess he's. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's tonight. Is it tonight? Oh, okay, because, it's gonna be a mess here today because Medford showed up an hour late. And they warmed up for 20 minutes. So the team, Medford against English soccer. So now, they were supposed to start at 4:15, they didn't start till 4:45. The team that's playing Kip was just warming up behind the net, getting ready to play, and they thought it was the second half. Jimmy Belllow just showed up to do the scoreboard. He thought it was the second half. You know, and it wasn't, it's the first half. So they just now started the second half. The bus didn't show up, they said. And then when they got here, they warmed up for 20 minutes. I know. So I don't, if I know Afton and Phil and everybody is supposed to be looking into it so they can get everything working, my monitor and your TV downstairs and, you know, no, we couldn't do replays or anything else. I'm gonna be here probably now until like 8 o'clock. The last game probably will start till 8:30. Yes, yep. Yes. All right, if something happens there later and they're not here, I'll just leave the door loose. Yeah, right. Kip will be gone, it'll only be me and my kids, so, but I'm sure they'll be here before we get out of here, cause we're gonna be very late. All right, yep, all right, I'll be here. Okay. Yeah.
Hello? Yes, Joyce. No, I tried it the last time I called you and I couldn't open it.
They tried to center it, good defense, English, they had a couple of white shirts out in front. Knocked out, and they're calling it off Romero. I thought it went off Medford. Microphone will pick you up. Trying to track down the ball. Throwing will come from the near side. English boots it away. Headed back by Medford. And cleared away by English. But kept in the English end. Tipped ahead, broken up. Collision now, now a little push and shove. Donovan Barrios took exception. They're trying to get Barrios' attention. He took exception to the fight that was going on, and he just caught up with the player and gave him a two-handed shove. And now the official's going to talk to both of them. Jack Medeiros and Donovan Barrios were battling for the ball. They got together, and there was a little bit of a collision. They blew the whistle to give English the ball with the contact. And then as Medeiros is going back upfield, Barrios reached with two hands and shoved him, and the official has taken an awful lot of time. We started this game an hour late, and he's not helping out anybody who's got a second and third game coming up. He knows he's out of here after this one. He's got to be a little quicker than that, knowing that there are people waiting to play and people waiting to play after that. Trying to keep it in play, they save it, and now it gets knocked out. I think it got knocked out by Romero. Shanahan will put it in play, but we'll get substitutions first. It was the gentleman that runs the scoreboard for the KIP game, KIP people they have up in the press box. The team, obviously KIP was here, but the team that KIP was playing is going to play. They were in the end zone on the scoreboard warming up, thinking that they were watching the second half of the game. It wasn't until the bell rang to end the half that they found out, wait a minute, that was the first half. And deflected out off the Bulldogs. Bulldogs against the Mustangs of Medford. They knock it back to Lalaka. And he'll boot it away. Gross collected it. Gave it up. Medford coming back. Gross gets it back. Gets it to the middle. They line the shot. And they push it wide right. English was depleted to begin with. We saw Corey Alon, who's one of their better players, go out. He hasn't come back. Hit around the head. They may be worried about a concussion. I thought we would see Danny Lopez back. And now, inadvertently, a trip. Ailman collided with Gross. Free kick coming. Jordan Ayana Kiev. They went up to get a head on it, got taken down. They blew the whistle. There was contact made by Medford. Velasquez will get to kick it away. Again, we hope everybody get out and voted. Important time in the city. Gross again trying to get loose. Still trying. Dumps it down the far side. Return pass. They threw it behind them. English picked it off and cleared it away. To Jesus Lopez pushing it upfield. He got bumped. And they'll call it on Medford, and Aylman will kick it away. Drills it deep, headed away by Medford. That was going on net. Never got there because Medford headed it away. English picked it off. And we got Medford takes an English player down. Einer Angel got taken down. Nice to see he got back up. English will get a free kick from right around the 20-yard line. Aylman will take it. Officials aren't even bothered with moving the picket fence. They usually say get 10 yards back. They're not even moving the picket fence. They're almost on top of the ball. If he kicks a line drive, he can't possibly get it to the net. Now the official's coming, and he's going to tell him, move it back. He must have heard me. He only moved him back about a foot or two. They're only about 7 or 8 yards away. Aylman puts it up, try to hook it left to right. Got the hook working, but got too much foot and drilled it way up over the net and out of play. Substitutions coming up for both teams. Aylman knocks it down. Medford takes it away. To the near side, trying to walk in, couldn't collect it. Bouncing around, it just deflected off the foot of Gift Charles. The parents named their son Gift. It was bouncing when it got to Gift Charles. It bounced up and he couldn't get a real good shot off and just kind of pushed it away from the net. And now Velasquez will kick it away. They knock it to the near side, trying to center it. English trying to keep it alive. Aylman with it. Aylman got bumped. He went down and gets right back up again. Medford takes it away. English takes it back. Charles stepped in front of that pass. Medford, they passed the ball well. That pass got picked off. Aylman heads it away. Medford breaks it up. English gets it into the Medford territory, but they don't leave it there very long. They certainly don't get any kind of a shot on net. And that's going out off Aylman. Tip to the near side. Charles. Oh, spin move. I don't know if that was by design or he just turned himself around. Again, Medford passing it well, getting it in the zone. Charles down, gets it to the net. Velasquez made the save and bearing down on him. They tipped it wide. Shanahan was there. Charles picked up that nice pass, threw it on net. Velasquez made the diving save. When he did, it was going to his left. Shanahan was coming in. It was to his right. He had a reach. Just got a slight piece of it and tipped it wide, and then English knocked it out. They were that close to getting their fourth. Still 3-0 Medford here as we're approaching the midway of this second half. They center it. Shot blocked. Shot from long range. Goes wide right off the foot of Gross. He's had 3 or 4 chances that he's ripped to the net. He got the first goal. He's had a few chances after that. The day has been great here so far, and now all of a sudden the sun comes out, and it's right in our face as we look to the left. English trying to get something started. Bodies go down, they land on top of each other. Medford takes it away. And they knock it deep. Charles with it. Medford takes it away. And we got an inadvertent trip. Medford will get the free kick. Right at the 35-yard line at a bit of an angle. They boot it to the net. They got a head on it. Knocked it down. Blocked nicely by the defense. Loose. Can't get a shot. English finally clears it away. Almeida won that foot race. With Guillaume. Medford keeps it in. English clears it. Nice defense by Dario Gomez. Medford coming back again. Charles trying to get around. The defense by Josue Morita. Hear that loud yelling. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but I don't know who it is. I don't know who Kip is playing, but that's the Kip team that was warming up, thinking they were getting ready to play at their prescribed time. They didn't know they were an hour behind. They went up and sat in the stands, and now, as we're down to 17 minutes left in this one, they're over doing some warm-ups. Pascal's behind Medford and out of play. Pascal girls are playing the last game. I think they're playing Revere. We might have Revere showing up pretty quick. Kip has been sitting and watching. They're finally going to get up and they're going to start warming up. That kick went right from the near side to the far side, right by the front of the net. Nobody touched it. It went right by everybody. And I don't know who the goaltender is going to be for English. They didn't give me any other except Velasquez, because Velasquez is going out. English carrying it into Medford territory. Medford takes it away. Right back in the English end. English breaks it up. They try to kick it deep, looking for a break. Medford, that's Charles catching up and knocking it away. Good hustle by Charles. Corner kick coming from the near side for Medford. English will make a substitution. I think it's Contreras taking the kick. Out in front, English got a foot on it, but couldn't control it. It was almost like a first baseman stretching for a throw. He had to stretch way out to get a piece of that ball. They throw it across, and reaching in defensively for English was Villanueva, knocking it away. And now they're calling it off Medford. Looked like they were going to give it to Medford. Medford knocks it back. And they keep it in the English zone. They slip it inside. Gross slips it ahead. Ball is loose. They take the shot and they knock it wide right. Again, nice little passing by Medford. Gave them a good scoring opportunity. They just didn't get it on net. Medford was looking, where's the call? English took the player down. They just grabbed Almeida and took him down. They give it to English. Guillaume will put it in play. Now they're going to give it to Medford. English making a substitution. Popped up. English will get the throw in. Gandui threw it in. Giles pass blocked. Medford gets it back. And he'll start it back up into the English end. They knock it deep. English knocked it away. Medford got it back. English knocked it into the Medford bench area. And they called it off Medford. Medford takes it away. Deep Charles. Shot block. Good hustle by the defense of English. And that was Josue Morita with another nice defensive play. He's played well. Hustled up and blocked Charles' shot. Wound up not a corner kick. He blocked it back upfield out of play. Medford will make changes. Medford couldn't keep it in. When it bounced up and got somebody on the hand. Might have been Velasquez who's out there playing up front now. He was the goaltender earlier. Now they're going to allow the subs for Medford. Slowly but surely they'll get off the field. Shanahan will put it in play. Trying to get it to Charles on the near side. It got blocked by English. Now English knocks it out off Medford. They haven't turned the lights on here, but Manning, there's 2 more games coming up. They'll have to go on soon. That sun broke out a little bit. Now it's tucked behind a cloud. Looks a little dark down there. They knock it back deep. Medford still controlling. Medford picked it off. And they did get the shot off. I don't know how. Ryan D'Oliveira looked like it was going to be completely blocked, but he got the shot off, but he knocked it wide looking for that far post. And I have to say the goalie will kick it off because it's not Velasquez. They didn't tell us who would be the backup goaltender. But we know it's not Velasquez because he's out on the field now. Up front. Medford again. They made a home in the English end. And it's helped them to 3 goals. And it's kept English back on their heels, and they haven't scored. They still don't have a shot on net. Medford takes it away. They're very meticulous. They don't care who scores as long as it's them. They bang it ahead. Nice defense by Lopez. English most of the time has been sitting back in their end, just trying to knock the ball away and not give Medford any scoring opportunities. Gross got his foot into it again and drilled it high and deep over the net. He's had a lot of opportunities. So English is going to suffer 3 in a row in the loss column. They're going to go to 1-3. They got their win in the opening game of the City Series, played in the City Series final. Came up short against Tech. Broken up. They knock it deep, they knock it too deep. Alaka, who hasn't had to do really anything in this game, just sat back and waited and fielded that one. He'll kick it upfield. And for the most part, this is the way it's been. Even in the ball in the Medford end, it's been Medford controlling it and carrying it out. And they blew the whistle for some reason. I don't think he was supposed to blow the whistle. He blew the whistle, I think, inadvertently, because Medford had the ball. He blew the whistle, and he just gave the ball back to Medford to kick it in play. It's been a long afternoon for these two teams. It's been a long afternoon for Kip and whoever they're playing. It'll be even longer for the classical girls. Gross looking to get loose, drills it in. He beat the defense, lined it up, and just snuck it inside the far corner. He gets his second. And that pushes it to 4-0. Just over 4 minutes left. Medford's going to be a force to be reckoned with. They moved the ball very, very well. They passed the ball extremely well. And I think Kerry King, coming in, knew this was going to be a tough year. They had 1 or 2 veterans coming back, but they lost 13 seniors and lost a lot of firepower. And they were filling in with some young kids that didn't have really varsity experience. So it's kind of a rebuilding year for the Bulldogs. Kerry does a very good job. He's been doing it for a long time. Medford controlling. Still controlling. Bodies go down, they blow the whistle. Medford will get a free kick just outside the 15-yard line. Gross will take it. He's looking for a hat trick. Dead center. He drills it. The save is made. And they boot it deep. And Medford lost it. And they take it away. And they get it virtually right back in the English end. English took it away. The only thing left is to decide, will English get a shot on net or will they score? Because they haven't got a shot on net yet. Groves coming down, passes it ahead, they're open, and they knock it home. And they blow the whistle, and that's the game. And that's going to make it 5-0 Medford. English will drop to 1-3. We didn't get a chance to talk to Medford coach, being an hour late to find out what their record was, but they certainly won it here tonight, 5-0 over the Bulldogs. And they did it in fine fashion. They totally controlled. English did not get a shot on net. They spent most of the game playing defense in their own end. Medford passing the ball extremely well. Medford puts 5 on the board, and that's the difference. Medford 5, English nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.